everyone, my name is Amber and I'm going to be your English teacher today. I'm in London at the moment in my house and I am ready to start today's class. Okay, nice to see that everyone is here. Hi! So today's class we are going to be looking at superlative adjectives. Okay, it's something that's very easy to learn, but lots of people make mistakes with. So we're going to have a look and correct those mistakes. It's nice to see everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen with you now and we can start today's class. Okay. And we're here. Okay, so as I said, today is going to be on superlative adjectives. If at any point you have any questions, please let me know and send them through and I will try and respond to them as we go. Okay, so on the screen, we're looking at superlative adjectives. So we use superlative adjectives to talk about one thing in comparison to a group. So one person or one object within a group. And we use these to talk about the upper limits or the lower limits of a situation. So if you think about the Olympics is a great example, we want to talk about that person who is at the top of the stadium with their medal or their trophy. Okay, someone at the top or at the upper limits of the topic. Okay, so keep in mind of the Olympics and those people who are coming in at the top in first place. That is when we want to use our superlative adjectives. Okay, so like always, we have a sentence structure, how we use the superlative adjectives. So we need a noun, a verb, the word the. This is important. Lots of people forget this. The word the, your superlative adjective, and a noun. Okay, so if we take the example of a country, so we're going to talk about a group of countries, comparing one to the group. We could say that Russia is the largest country. Russia is the largest country. This is an example of our sentence structure. So there are 3 rules about how to make superlative adjectives, and we're going to look at rule 1 now. Okay, so rule 1 is to do with 1-syllable adjectives. So what is a syllable? It is how many beats are in a word. So my name is Amber. This has 2 syllables, Amber. Okay, London has 2 syllables, London. So we're going to look at 1-syllable adjectives. Okay, let's have some examples of these. Okay, so we have the adjectives tool plus est becomes toolist. I can't see. Cheap becomes cheapest and sweet becomes sweetest. We add this est, or the sound is ist. Okay, cheapest, sweetest, toolist, ist. This is the sound that you need to practice. Okay, there is a spelling rule to be careful here for adjectives with 1 syllable. If your adjective ends in consonant, vowel, consonant, we need to do something different. Okay, so your vowels are A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U. All the other letters are consonants. So if you have consonant, vowel, consonant, we have to do something different. So we have the example of big. Big is consonant, vowel. I is a vowel, consonant. Hot, the same, consonant, vowel, consonant. O is your vowel. And for fat, consonant, vowel, consonant. A is your vowel. So for these, as I said, it's a little different. We have to double the final consonant and add est. Okay, so double the final consonant and add est. So what does it look like? Hot becomes hottest. You can see double T, est. Big becomes biggest. Double G, T-E-S-T, and fat becomes fattest, double T-E-S-T. Again, you need to listen for that ist sound, hottest, biggest, fattest. Okay, this is the noise of your superlative adjective. Okay, so I have a question for you. Practicing rule 1. So on the screen, you should see 3 emojis and the letters A, B, or C. I want you to give me the superlative sentence talking about these emojis. Okay, so it's rule 1, so we're looking for a 1-syllable adjective. Okay, a 1-syllable adjective to give me a sentence about these emojis. I'll give you a few seconds to have a think what this adjective is and what your superlative is. Okay, if you think you know the answer, send it in a message and we will see if you are correct. Okay, I have a few answers. So the adjective you are looking here is strong. Okay, so what is your superlative sentence? What is your superlative sentence? Okay, some people have it correct, I can see. So your sentence should be A is the strongest person, or A is the strongest. A is the strongest person. Okay, we're talking about A, they are the strongest. We can also do another sentence, okay, talking about person C. What would your adjective be if we are talking about C? Remember, I said we can talk about the upper and the lower limits. Okay, what would your adjective be if we are talking about person C? Okay, if you've got it correct, we are looking for weak. Weak is your adjective. Okay, what is your sentence then? What is your superlative sentence if we are talking about C? Okay, I can see some of you are getting it correct. Fantastic. Our sentence would be C is the weakest person. C is the weakest person. So remember, when we are using superlatives, we can talk about the upper and the lower, but we cannot talk about the middle. So there is no sentence for B using a superlative sentence. Only the upper and the lower is possible. So fantastic, that is rule 1. Let's have a look at rule 2. Okay, rule 2, adjectives ending in Y. So your examples are happy, lucky, and funny. Okay, so what do we do with these? It's very simple. We are going to remove that Y and add I-E-S-T. Okay, or the sound ist. It's the same sound, just a different spelling. So remove the Y and add I-E-S-T. So your adjectives become superlatives that look like this. Happy is happiest, lucky is luckiest, funny is funniest. That same sound, guys, you have here, ist, happiest, luckiest, funniest. Okay, and this is rule 2. So let's do a practice. Okay, so on your screen in front of you, you should see 3 animals and 3 emojis. What is your adjective that we are using here? Okay, remember it's rule 2, so we are looking for an adjective with Y. What is your adjective that we are looking for to describe these pictures? Okay. Have any of you got it yet? Okay, the adjective we are looking for is angry. Okay, if you cannot see from the emojis, we are looking for angry. So what is the comparative sentence? Can you give me the superlative sentence? What is your superlative sentence? Okay, we have angry with a Y. What do we do with adjectives ending in Y? Okay, your sentence is the fish is the angriest animal. The fish is the angriest animal. Well done if you got that correct. So this is rule 2, very easy. I hope you are following me and you got that correct. So the final rule, rule 3, adjectives with 2 syllables or more. This is not adjectives with Y. So adjectives with 2 syllables or more, not ending in Y. So examples we have here are expensive, helpful, and beautiful. Expensive, helpful, and beautiful. So what do we do with these adjectives? Very easy, we add most to the start or before the adjective. Add most. So you now have expensive is most expensive, boring is most boring, and helpful is most helpful. Okay, so that's your 3 rules. Okay, and if you follow these rules, you can use and make superlative adjectives. Let's test you for rule 3. So your practice for rule 3. So on the screen, you should be able to see, again, now 3 pictures, and they are different types of fruit. So you have an apple, an orange, a banana, and the cost of these fruits. So the apple is 25p, the orange is 30p, and the banana is 15p. What is your adjective and what is your superlative sentence? What is your adjective and what is your superlative sentence? Okay, fantastic. I can see some of you have got this correct. So the adjective we are using is expensive. This is rule 3. So what is your superlative sentence? Okay, what is your superlative sentence? Fantastic. Some of you are getting this correct. So your sentence is the orange is the most expensive fruit. The orange is the most expensive fruit. Okay, fantastic if you got that correct. With everything, there are always some irregular or exceptions to the rule. And it's the same with superlative adjectives. These are the most important ones for you to learn. And again, you just have to practice, practice, practice. So good becomes best, bad becomes worse, and far becomes furthest. Best, worse, and furthest. You do just have to learn these, guys. There's not an easy way. None of the rules will work for these. But they are just 3 that I think are really important. Best, worst, and furthest. Okay, so that is all of our lesson today, but we are going to do a quiz to see how much you have learned or how much you can remember. So it is very simple. I have a question for you and 3 emojis. What I want you to do is to give me the sentence. Okay, and we will look at all of them together. So what is your superlative sentence here? I will help you a little. So you have a very famous person. You have Usain Bolt, an emoji of a runner, and an emoji of the world. What is your superlative sentence? Okay, send me the answers now. Okay, what is your superlative sentence or superlative adjective? This is number 1. Let's have a look at number 2. Okay, this is number 2 with animals. So you have a blue whale and an emoji of the sea. What is your superlative sentence? What is your superlative sentence? Okay. And number 3. Okay, so you have 3 different pictures here. You have a person with a flag in their hand, a smiling face, and the word country. Okay, what is your superlative sentence? Do you know this person, this flag? What is my sentence? Okay, what is this? Okay, number 4. Okay, number 4, this is my opinion, but I think it's true. Number 4 is the word London, an emotion, and the word city. What is your sentence? What is your superlative sentence? You have London, an emotion, and the word city. Okay, send it through. What is your sentence? And finally, number 5, for the people who have been in my class before, they know that I love chocolate. I eat it all the time. I just love it. So what is the superlative sentence here? You have a chocolate bar, you have a trophy, and you have the word food. Okay, this one maybe is a little bit more difficult. So I'll give you a clue. You are looking for an irregular superlative here. This is an irregular superlative. Okay, I can see that you've got some fantastic answers. Let's see if you are correct. Okay, so number 1, we are looking for Usain Bolt is the fastest runner in the world. The fastest runner in the world. Some of you have said quickest. That's fantastic. We can also say he is the quickest runner in the world. Okay, fastest, 1 syllable, add est, fastest. Number 2, we are looking for blue whales are the biggest animal in the sea. The biggest animal. This is a consonant, vowel, consonant. So you need double G, E-S-T. The biggest animal. You can also say largest if you have. The largest animal in the sea is okay. Number 3. Okay, so what country was this? It is Finland. Okay, this is Finland, and the sentence is Finland is the happiest country. Finland is the happiest country. I've never been to Finland, but Google tells me it is the happiest country. So happy, remove the Y and add I-E-S-T. The happiest country. Okay, well done if you got that correct. Number 4 is London is the most exciting city. London is the most exciting city. Exciting has 2 or more syllables, so we add most. London is the most exciting city. And finally, for me, was about chocolate. Chocolate is the best food. Chocolate is the best food. Obviously, that's correct. Everybody loves chocolate. I love chocolate. Okay guys, well done. Thank you for following me today. It was lovely to see so many of you getting the correct answers. Well done for working so hard. So you should now know the 3 rules for making superlative sentences. If you have any questions, let me know. Send me a message and I reply to them. And I will see you next week for our next lesson. Have a fantastic weekend and I will see you next week. Goodbye.